Hi, it's been a while. I have been absent. I mean, not absent. I'm active on Instagram, but regarding YouTube, I kind of stopped, and a lot has been going on. So I have some time today. I wanted to do a little catch up to see what's going on in 2021 and what's going on with my analog system. And I have been receiving a couple of messages, people being sweet and asking what's my EDC setup right now, what do I have in my pen case, what do I use for different kinds of journaling. So I have some time. I think this is going to be lengthy, so maybe, grab a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink and sit down with me. I watch YouTube a lot. I admire and appreciate the efforts of so many people who share their creations, creativity, setups, tips and tricks. And just lately, like let's say the last couple of days, I have been working a lot, sitting at my desk, carving some stamps, thinking of some new designs, and I always have on my phone YouTube going, and just a playlist of those videos. So I have been enjoying videos by Irit. Then I have been rewatching some old videos from Sea with Kisses. Then what else? The Mind of Watercolor is, I mean, I enjoy his videos so much, and his style of explaining and teaching is so calming to me, and I learn a lot. Again, in liquid color, Denise, I love hearing her voice. Also Otokano. This is just going to be some kind of ramble what I have been enjoying lately. So I thought to myself yesterday, I want to join in, I want to contribute, and as I said, I have some time. So maybe when you'll be doing something, painting, crafting, carving, playing a lot around with your setups, maybe you can just put this on play also and listen to me ramble while you do your thing. That's what I like to do anyway. So I don't know really where to start because I have no plan. I have no notes, nothing. I'm just winging it here. So okay. A nice lady asked me if I could share what I have in my pen pouch. So let's start with that, and we'll see where this video takes us. So this is the Superior Labor utility pen case or something like that. It can be a wallet also. The thing is, I believe you can get this only through Wonder Pens. I got it secondhand. I was fortunate enough for a lovely lady to offer her own used one, and I appreciate it so much because lately I really enjoy and appreciate buying secondhand, giving things a new home. Of course, the price is different then, it's more affordable, but again, giving something a new home and a new life is something I enjoy more. I get more gratification from buying that way. So when I can, I buy secondhand. I buy destash sales. I'm in several Facebook groups for destashing, and yeah, that's just my jam lately. Speaking of leather goods, and also some rubber stamps and stationery supplies can also be found. So in this little pen case, what I have now, what have I been enjoying lately? These are the two fountain pens. Let me see if I can show you a bit better. I have been in love lately. They are from Sailor. So I'm not sure if it's gonna show, but they have sparkles. Come on. It's really subtle though. I have some pictures on my Instagram feed where I managed to capture the sparkle. Yeah, you have to be in the right light because I think my desk isn't the best place. It's not near a window. So this little beautiful, it's between, I don't know, it's like a jade color, but on camera it's darker, you see? When I hold it in my hands, it's much more a pale green, pastel shade, and this one is a pinkish one. This is a steel nib, but both write perfectly, and I enjoy the feedback. It's like writing with a graphite pencil. Like, it reminds me, I have this old mechanical pencil. It was my father's, and it's the shaky one. You see, you shake to take the lead out. It's fun. I like this one a lot, and this reminds me of writing with this pen, with the lead, thin lead tip. So if that's something that's appealing to you, look into Sailor, and of course the steel nib is the more affordable option, and this is the more extravagant option. So check them out. Maybe you'll find something you like, maybe not, but I really have all the best to say about these two pens. So my the second ones are the ones I have from before, Twisby Eco. Okay, these guys are the most reliable writers. I had the white one for a couple of years, this one maybe a year or two, I'm not sure, but again, I also use them all the time because I have different ink colors inside. They're inked differently, so I like to usually change up ink colors while I write, and that's convenient to have multiple pens inked. Just make sure to clean them regularly. This one is from Laban, I think. Yes. And again, it's a beautiful pen. Look at the details. This one has a broader nib, and I don't use it as much because I tend to write tiny in my journals. So this one is not used as much because it's a bit too broad for me. But it's not an issue. I have a purpose for it, and I use it when I want to write bigger. And this is the Twisby Diamond. You know what? This is the more expensive version, and excuse me, when I bought it, I wanted to treat myself for an occasion. I like the Twisby Eco better. I don't know why. Maybe I changed the ink now. Maybe it was the ink, but I'll see what happens with this. It's a J. Herbin ink. Maybe the ink was too dry and the nib was scratchy. I washed it, I prepped it. I know how to do those things when you get a new pen. It's not that. I mean, I washed it again, and we'll see. I don't know, it's not unusable. It's not skipping. It's not dry. It's just scratchy, but unpleasantly scratchy. So, and I used it on Tomoe River paper. I mean, the paper is smooth. Or maybe I'm just spoiled. I'll try again with the different ink, and other than that, the pen is beautiful. So this is my pen case that holds, listen to this. I mean, I love this sound, and I'm sorry if you're the kind of person that cringes to this, but come on. For me, this is completely pleasing, satisfying. So my favorite pens are in there because I like to handle it a lot. I like to use it, and the patina is showing, and yeah. So that's that pen case. I'm I have this one from before. I got it at Nomado. It's again Superior Labor because, I don't know, I guess I'm a Superior Labor fangirl or something. I'm in love with this stuff. Oh, what happened here? I messed this up. Currently, I'm not keeping pens in there because my sunglasses are in there. But the extra pens I have, I moved back into the pen roll, which I'm not really happy about because currently my pen roll is set up for watercolors. I have the tiny watercolor palette in here. So I guess this video is going into the direction of what I'm using or something like that. A tiny watercolor palette. Let's see, we're traveling soon to Island Stress, so I already prepped this stuff for a trip. I have some watercolor brushes. Those are travel brushes, so they're closed here. And then I just jammed the extra pens here. I usually keep the water brushes and some other extra brushes there, and maybe a pen, and yeah, this one, this little fountain pen I love because it's carbon ink pen from Platinum. It has a beautiful nib. It's thin and something that works well with watercolor because it dries and then it's waterproof. So I have a little an extra pen case on the way. Currently, I will be moving these fountain pens in there and setting this up as a watercolor roll again for our trip. It's not really a trip. We're just moving to Island Stress, to our other apartment, to spend most of the summer there because that's the perk of working from home. I guess you can work from wherever, and it's the seaside, and sea makes everything better, if you ask me. Okay, so now that we're done with pen pouches and pen cases and pen stuff, I hope I cleared that up. Regarding pens, that's pretty much it. I have a little Kaweco 2-pen holder in my bag. That just holds a simple Kaweco Sport lead pencil, mechanical lead pencil, and a fountain pen for on the go. And pens, I don't know, this is basically it. There's the Sarasa pens. I love the vintage colors. They're smooth riders, and I have a couple of these beautiful brush sign pens that Sana gifted me for my birthday, and oh my god, I love them. I love the colors. I use them to decorate envelopes and write out addresses or little quotes in my planner, and they are amazing. So thank you, Sana. I use them almost every day, and every time I think of you and your generous gift. Okay, pens out of the way. Regarding utility pouches and stuff like that to hold tools, other than the pen roll that serves as a watercolor supplies roll, I have acquired this quite recently from the Stationery Selection website from MITS, and oh my god, it's the perfect thing to hold my carving tools. So this is just a little notebook. It's a photo album. It has these little plastic pockets to hold photographs, but I keep my preliminary designs on vellum paper there. So I'm not going to flip through that because there are some new ideas I just don't want to share quite yet. And I have them cataloged by theme. This is a really a nice system with the plastic pockets to keep those little... I draw on tiny pieces of vellum. I don't know why, that's just my habit. And I can then find them easily there. So regarding this utility pouch, this can hold so much stuff and serve so many purposes, but I intentionally bought it for holding my carving tools, my fail tools. So as I have been carving a lot last year and this year, and I have expanded my tool collection. But if you're into carving, this is, I guess this, no, this one, this is my first one, and it was my only one for years, because with this little guy, with this size, see how tiny, you can get line variety, you can get a nice sharp thin line, you can get swooshing lines, you can have little dots depending on how you hold it and how you jab it, and it takes practice. But as I have been carving a lot, I wanted to experiment with different lines and grooves and expressions. So this is a biggie. I hardly ever use it, but it's nice for bigger dots or bigger, broader lines, or for carving edges. And these two I use a lot lately. So this one is quite similar to the first one, but it's a U shape. So you get a nice deep line, but you don't get as much of line variety. Because with the V shape, if you put it in the rubber a bit deeper, you get a broader line, and if you keep it slightly and just gently carve away, you get a thin line. Get me? So that's the difference. And this is again a U shape, but a shallow one. And the shallow one provides a nice broad line, equal. It's nice for cleaning out white areas. You want to remove any surface of the rubber, and you can get nice dots, like just like this, and you get nice dots. I hope that makes sense. So that's 1 minute explanation of why I just put this here, why I chose those tools, those types of tools. And again, this is just, you need a good X-Acto knife, some glue. This is for this is from an ice cream. It's for transferring either print-on stickers or a design drawn in lead pencil to the rubber. So I don't have a bone folder thingy. This works quite well. And my son ate an ice cream yesterday and left this on my desk. He said, "Mom, look, I got you a tool." So, yay. I love it. And another type of X-Acto knife, like a scalpel or something to, again, it's convenient for cleaning out larger areas of white when you need white. So that's it for this tool pouch. Let's just get all that out of the way. Phew. And good night. Okay, oh my god, 19 minutes. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'll just go into my journals now, just to show you what I'm using in 21. It's not that much different. Again, I'm all over the Traveler's Notebook. I love them, and I'll keep using them indefinitely. But for the weekly spread, the main change is I moved into a Jibun. It's is this an A5 Slim? I don't know. No, it's a B6 Slim. Oh my god, I forgot. It's a B6 Slim. It's not the biggie. it's not the big one. So basically last year I was really intrigued by the Baum Tetsu system and wanted to try their weeklies, because I have been in the traveler's notebook in the weekly layout for quite some time. This is quite similar, but just a different size and different kind of paper. I'm not sure how they call this paper. It's their own proprietary paper type, but I find it similar to Tomoe River, especially with the fountain pen writing experience. You see, this is the Laban. This is the broader nib. So you see, I have to write bigger. And this is how how small it gets. This is an extra fine nib, so see, it's tiny. Okay, so the Jibun offers the similar experience with the paper as the Hobonichi paper or Tomoe River paper. It seems a bit more thick, just a smidgen. I love stamping on it. I use water-based inks mostly, and fountain pens. Yeah, it's a dream for fountain pens, so don't miss out on trying writing with fountain pen inks if you have the chance. So yeah, this is what I've been doing this year for the weekly spreads, and every week. This is this week. It's Saturday. I haven't written a thing. Well, I have some catching up to do. So regarding bulk, I don't collage a lot. I mean, I do. You see, I have some elements and I have some stickers and washi and stuff, but it's not like papers on layers and layers on layers and stuff like that. I try to keep it not as thick, because this is the full year and it's really not that bad. I think I won't have any trouble. Monthlies, I don't use. I have no use for these pages and I don't want to force it, so I just test inks or something there and see if my pen writes. So that's the weekly. That's the constant. That's the only thing that always is done and always needs, I always need to go back to it. This little brown, I started recently, and I had this Jiju insert laying around for months, and I was thinking, shall I keep it for next year for the weeklies or not? What should I do with it? I was hoarding it basically, and I decided to use it as my gratitude journal. Again, I don't use the monthlies, so I made some ink swatches here, and then I started gratitude journaling, just every day a line or two, and some decoration to make it fun. Some weeks I write more, some weeks I write less, some weeks I don't write at all. Actually, here is, I have just been writing certain information about some semi-precious stones I have and testing out some watercolors, and that's where I stopped. And I haven't done any gratitude journaling in about, 2 weeks. I could say I was too busy, but the honest truth is I didn't make the time. And I'm not gonna beat myself up about it, because I didn't make the time. I will make the time in the future. And yeah, I don't know, I feel kind of bad about it, because I have been feeling the benefits of gratitude journaling, but at the same time I only have so many hours in the day and so much energy, so something's gotta give. This is EDC setup. It's basically my wallet. So here, money, and in here, oh, I should probably clean it a bit. This is a wallet insert, but I don't keep my credit cards in here because it's not convenient taking them in and out. So I keep some washi cards. This is a writing board. This is a blank notebook. It's blank white papers just for notes. And here, I don't know, some coupons, greeting cards if I need to send something out quickly, some stickers, you know, the usual mess of stuff a stationery addict might want to have on the go. And I love this here. This slit I use for receipts, and when I come home I empty them out and sort what I need, what I don't. That's really convenient. And the front pocket, oh my god, that was such a good investment from Baum-Kuchen, truly yours, because I mean, it's a wallet. You can just grab your money there and put a receipt there and you're good to go, and it ages beautifully. So that's from the EDC. I mean, I have a bunch of stuff here also, but I don't use those journals regularly. They are creative journals, and see, like my camel, my creative journal, the setup hasn't changed for ages. I have this dashboard thingy here that has been the same for years, craft folder, and now this insert. I have made a Frankenstein out of the colored craft paper inserts from Traveler's Company, and this is my Happy Mail journal where I keep all the bits and bobs and paper hugs and stuff from Happy Mail I receive, or some orders, or anything like a keepsake. I don't know, it's a Happy Mail journal. See all the beautiful things. And again, here I have some catching up to do. I have some things tucked in, and that's it. This is the camel. There's the blue. I have been using this one as a wallet for a long time, and look how shiny it is. Oh my god, the light really isn't the best today, but I'm doing the best I can. This has been in my bag, has been dinged up, beat up, scratched, and it's so smooth and soft, and it's really different than all the leathers I have. Right now it's at home because I have it set up as with this watercolor insert, and sometimes I practice some watercolor in here. I gotta tell you, I'm not in love with the paper. It's okay for a sketchbook, of course, but I don't know. This is just for play, but the paper, I'm missing something in it. It just seems like it's not a pleasurable experience, or maybe I'm just spoiled and I have been enjoying khadi. Cotton rag paper too much. I'm not sure, but I'll use it up. It's a decent sketchbook, but it's nothing revolutionary. Okay, a sad story of a black traveler's notebook. See this? Yeah, poor little notebook, but okay, I'm okay with it now. I had this piece of leather. Wait a minute, I'll show you. So I got a little patch. Let me find it. Let me find, oh, here it is. I've got, oh, I'm so sorry. I've got a patch, a sew-on patch from Superior Labor, and it comes on this piece of leather. Just disregard this. This is, I have cut it down, so this wasn't this fuzzy. It was nice molded edges. It was beautiful. So this piece of leather was, I don't know, bigger like this, and I have decided to put it in the front like this to serve as a pocket for a pen. And I have then decided to take it to a seamstress, and I asked her if she could sew it on because she has this machine for leather, and she did, but it was crooked. I don't know what happened. She used to sew things on for me before. I mean, she saw this on, it's perfectly aligned, and this little, you see, it's again from the heart-shaped pin, and this piece of leather, I have asked her to sew it in here in the back flap so it can hold my writing board. It was perfect. I don't know what happened. Did it all slip or something? She didn't notice, and it was sewn on, but it was like this. Something like, let me align with the... it wasn't terrible, but it was visible, and it was bugging me, and I said, screw it. Remove the flap. I tried cutting it or something to make it less of a difference. And now you can see it when you look at the little dots, the holes, but it's not as visible. I actually kind of think it looks fun, perforated like this, and it's okay. I'll survive. First world problems, I mean, come on. Doesn't matter. It's a beautiful black leather, and it holds a craft insert that hasn't been used much. But here I practice some colored pencils. Nothing fancy, just some sketching practice. And when I sketch with colored pencils, sometimes I get an idea for a stamp, and I sketch it out on vellum, and then things like this. I make things like this, and maybe I'll even draw it out digitally. And yeah, it's a whole process. It's like doing one thing, getting an idea for another thing, another medium, and that's how it goes around here. So yeah, what do we have next? I have a bunch of other stuff, but I don't think it's relevant. It's not something I use regularly or day-to-day basis. This little guy I love, and also I have been using it also as a wallet. As you can see, I switch things around, and I change their purposes. I think that's the fun part. But now this little guy stays at home, and it has the little mixed paper insert, and I use it for let me just find, for collages and creations like this. Again, when I feel inspired by something, when I want to collage it down, make a little spread, a memory, I do it in here in this sweet little small format. And yeah, that's his purpose for now. Thinking about switching back to it for a wallet for the summer. This has been my autumn and winter setup, and I got this little guy from Eva. She's a dear friend and pen pal. She was destashing and I grabbed it. Love these stash sales, and this is not something I can show you inside because it just holds a little notebook and some work notes and some stuff in here in the wallet insert. I have a pen clipped on here for convenience, and yeah, just boring stuff in there, but a beautiful cover that reminds me of my friend. And okay, I think we're done. I think, what else? Do I need to catch up or something else? I mean, you can If you check my Instagram, if you are on Instagram, you can find me there. I try to post regularly and talk about all the projects I'm involved with, being creative. This year has been so much fun regarding creative projects. I have worked a lot and I still have to work a lot for some to come true, and I'm looking forward to them. I have been busy designing wax seal stamps for Back to Zero. I have them here. Let me just quickly show you some of the designs. I'm not sure these are all. I have been making them like crazy for my pen pals, and to show you guys, there's a whole series of short clips on Instagram how I made each and every one. So the fun thing about these is a thing that it's engraved in 2 different layers. So you can see the little plants inside is one layer, and the dome, the glass dome, is a deeper engraving, so it protrudes more. It's fun, and I'm really proud of Back to Zero team and myself for making these. It has been so much work, and it was so rewarding to see them come to life. And these with the hoops, they're inspired by embroidery. Those are little embroidery hoops, and I tried to mimic embroidery designs in the design itself. Check out my Instagram and the reels if you want to see a more close-up look and more info about them. This is the Starry Hydrangea. It's an oldie, but still my favorite. It's the first one I designed for a wax seal. So yeah, I've been busy with that. I have been busy with Cafe Analog and Desiree. I'm trying to grab the stamps. Just let me... Oh, here they are. We have made some rubber stamps together. These are the moths, and somewhere around here are the birds. They're floating around my desk. Oh, here's one. Here's one birdie. It's again a set of 3. Yeah, so I've been busy with that. I can maybe show you how they look stamped. I mean, this video is 38 minutes long. Oh my god, I usually enjoy watching longer videos, but I don't film for months and then I film one and it's an hour. I mean, I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry because I guess that's just the way it goes. Oh, that's the wrong journal. This is the 1 day 1 page, but I haven't been using this one for... It looks like I started something here, but I haven't finished it. I mean, look. June 2020. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is the Midori MD notebook. Let's just see. I have it somewhere here. Oh, I think you can see here best. Okay, these are the little guys stamped. The birds and the moths. You can see different versions. And that's what we've been busy with, and hopefully we'll be busy with something new and exciting soon again. I moved. My whole family moved. I mean, my husband and my son. We got a new apartment this February. It was like... it just happened. I'm not sure I want to get into it, but long story short, last spring, quarantine, COVID, the mess, all the work from home, the stress, and a huge earthquake hits Zagreb. I live in Zagreb. It's the capital of Croatia. And oh my god, I mean, I get choked up thinking about it now. It was awful. Okay, we get over that. We get back on our feet. Our flat is in an old apartment building. It's solidly built, but it's old. It's not gonna get any younger. It's okay now, but I was so scared from that earthquake, and we didn't even have major damage. We had some cracks on our walls and the paint was chipping off, but it's nothing happened. We're all good. But I have this trauma now and this anxiety about it. But okay, summer comes, we breathe, we live, and we get over it. And COVID is again the main stressor in our lives. And winter comes, Christmas comes, and then a huge, massive, awful earthquake hits a town near Zagreb. It's a different epicenter, but I don't know if it's connected or not. I don't want to get into that, but it basically demolishes the town. I mean, people died. I don't know. And of course, as many towns surrounding are near and Zagreb is near, we were shaking, and it was, I don't know, I remember being under the table with my mom, and just the only thing I could do was say, please stop, please stop, please stop. And I just kept repeating that to my mom. And I mean, I wasn't in Petrinja or in anywhere near the epicenter where people lost their homes. I can't imagine how it was for them, but if it's like this, I mean, 5 months passed and I'm still crying about this because it's a traumatic experience, and we didn't lose anything, and our flat was okay. It's a good building and we were safe. Nothing happened, and Gurga was safe, and my husband and my mom. But I just couldn't live there anymore. I couldn't breathe there. Every sound in my apartment reminded me of that shaking and that catastrophic event, and people dying in Petrinja and losing their homes and everything they worked for. And we had to get out of there. So basically on New Year's Eve, when midnight came, we were lying in bed. Gurga was sleeping, and we said, we're moving. We'll do everything it takes. We're moving. And we looked at some apartments, and we found this one. It's not in our neighborhood where we wanted to stay, but it's actually better. We just had to give it a chance, and now I'm so relieved. I can sleep at night. My anxiety has been getting better. It's still here. I still catch myself at moments when I hear something. I can feel my heart racing and thinking, what was it, an earthquake? Will there be another one? But here I can breathe and I can calm myself down. So yeah, that's why I said I'm not sure if I want to go into this, because it's really personal, and it's something that bugs me and makes me vulnerable. This fear of the earthquakes and being buried alive or losing someone I care about. I mean, everyone is afraid of stuff like that, but lately I've just been more aware of our fragility and how everything in our life, you just can't take it for granted, because it can be there 1 minute and you can lose it all the next. And I don't know, it's a load of emotions, a load of my own fears, my own unresolved issues, my anxieties, my stressors, and a load of bunch of things I have to work on, but didn't make enough effort to work on them before. So yeah, it's a mess of things. So I'll try to finish this up on a brighter note. The year was awful and beautiful at the same time, because I know I have to be so grateful for the opportunity and the possibility we get to live in this beautiful apartment now, in this beautiful part of town, that we can provide this to our son and we can enjoy it together. Also for all the creative projects and for stuff I do and enjoy doing. I'm so grateful for having the opportunities to express myself that way also. I'm not sure when I'm gonna film another video. I don't feel comfortable promising, oh, we'll catch up again next month, or I don't even know if you care. I mean, I'm not even sure who will watch this ramble, 45 minutes long, and this explanation of what I'm using now. But if there's anybody out there interested from hearing from me, please, if you can, visit my Instagram account. I'm really active there. I love chatting with you in the comments, or message me or whatever. I can't make a promise when I'll film another video. I don't know, it's just something that I have to really be in a state of mind to turn on the camera, to talk, to let go of all the subconscious things I think about my accent, and all the criticism I have for myself for publicly speaking, let's say. Is this publicly speaking or not? I don't know. I'm speaking to the camera, but someone's gotta listen to it. So yeah, I'm not sure when another moment like this will come, but when I do it, when I'm doing it now, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to upload it. But yeah, I hope you understand. I'm not saying talk to you soon because I don't know, but maybe if the mood hits me. Okay, I hope this was, I don't know, entertaining or maybe informative. I hope I cleared some stuff up, or maybe explained the logic of what I use when I use it to anyone who was wondering. And if there's anything you want to ask me, please leave a message in the comments or hit me up on Instagram. I'll be glad to answer or help out. The interaction with the community for all these years has been my favorite part of this analog journey, and that's why I'm still here. The chats in the DMs, the messages, the pen pal correspondence, the creative projects I get to share with you, it's all bundled up in the most soft little ball of positive emotion, and that's what keeps me going. And thank you for that. This analog community has been a true friend of mine in some bad times and helped me get up, and friends who have supported me. You know who you are. And again, in the fun times, in the happy times, in the, I don't know, the joy of having a new pen or creating a new design, you have been there. So that's why I'm grateful. Thank you for watching. Bye.